Oi, listen up. You want to learn boxing at home? No gym, no coach, just you and your fists? Fine. But let me be crystal bloody clear. You won't get good just watching videos and throwing half-assed punches in front of a mirror. Boxing ain't a TikTok trend. It's a war zone, mate. You're either training like a fighter, or you're just pretending. If you're the type who quits when things get tough, piss off now. This ain't for you. But if you're ready to push through pain, sweat, and sore knuckles, then stick around. I'll show you how to train like a proper savage. Step 1, stance. Demonstrates proper stance, making small corrections. Now, before you even think about throwing a punch, get your stance right. This is your foundation. Mess it up, and you'll crumble the second someone swings at you. Feet shoulder width apart. One foot slightly forward, left foot if you're right-handed, right foot if you're a southpaw. If you stand square, you're just a walking target. Knees bent. You ain't a statue. Stay light, balanced, and ready to move. Hands up. Chin tucked, fists guarding your jaw. If you drop your hands, you might as well paint a target on your face. Weight on the balls of your feet. No flat-footed nonsense. Be ready to pivot, slip, and strike at any moment. Most street brawlers stand stiff as a board, then wonder why they get laid out in seconds. Not you. Stay mobile. Stay dangerous. Step 2. Basic punches. Demonstrates punches, pointing out common mistakes. Alright, let's get one thing straight. Most people punch like absolute shit. They swing their arms like they're in a street fight, wasting energy and looking like a clown. That ain't boxing. A proper punch comes from your whole body, legs, hips, core, everything. Your fists? They're just the delivery system. If you're throwing punches with just your arms, congratulations, you hit like a toddler. Now let's fix that. Step 1, the jab, your bread and butter. This is your most important punch. Not the knockout shot, but your setup, your rangefinder, your fucking GPS. Snap it out fast, don't push it. Aim for the nose, keep your other hand up. If your jab is weak, you're weak. Simple as that. 2, the cross shot. This is the one that puts people on their ass, but only if you do it right. Pivot your back foot, twist your hips, drive through your whole body. If you're only using your arm, you're just slapping at air. Fix that. Hooks. Elbow up, arm at 90 degrees. Don't throw it like a fucking windmill. Pivot your lead foot for the lead hook, back foot for the rear. The power comes from rotation, not swinging your arm like a lunatic. 4 uppercuts. Send them to the moon. Drop slightly, drive up, don't just scoop with your arm like you're shoveling dirt. This ain't a Hail Mary punch, it's tight, sharp, and lands clean under the chin. Perfect for close range. If they duck into it, lights out. Common mistakes. Don't be that guy. Slapping punches. If you're not turning your knuckles over, you're just petting their face. Overextending. If you're reaching, you're off balance. If you're off balance, you're f***ed. Hands down after punching. You drop your hands, you eat a counter. Simple math. Every punch should be sharp, controlled, and dangerous. If you ain't punching like you mean it, what the hell are you doing? Step 3. Moves around throwing punches, explaining importance. Right, so you ain't got a bag? No fancy gym? Boo f***ing who? That's no excuse to stand around like a plank. You've got a body. You've got fists. Use 'em. Shadowboxing is how you sharpen up without a damn thing but your own reflection. But don't just flail your arms around like some numpty in a bar fight. Make it real. Imagine an opponent. No, not some invisible idiot standing still. Picture a bloke trying to take your fucking head off. Dodge, counter, move like your life depends on it, throw proper punches. None of that lazy, limp-wristed nonsense. Full extension, crisp snaps like you mean it. Stay on your toes. Step, pivot, circle. Boxing ain't just standing there and swinging like a Neanderthal. Do this for 3 3-minute rounds. If you ain't dripping in sweat by the end, you're either holding back or you've got the stamina of a bloody pensioner. Step 4, defense. Unless you fancy eating your meals through a straw. Demonstrate slipping, blocking, parrying, moving. Let me spell this out. If you can't defend yourself, you're not a fighter. You're just a punching bag with arms. Boxing ain't about swinging like a lunatic. It's about not getting hit. 1. Slipping. Dodge like a pro, not a clown. Move your bloody head. Tilt, don't lean. No dramatic sways. This ain't the fucking Matrix. Stay balanced, be ready to counter. 2. Parrying. Redirect, don't absorb hits like an idiot. Light taps to knock their shots off course. Don't swat at punches like a kid in a pillow fight. Precision, control. 3. Blocking, last resort, not a bloody strategy. Hands up, chin down. Tight guard, elbows in. Don't be a moron, leaving your ribs open. 4. Footwork, because standing still equals getting dropped. Always move before the punch comes. Pivot, step off the center line. Don't just backpedal like a scared rabbit. Master this, and you go from an easy target to a fucking ghost. Step 5. Conditioning. Get fit or get folded. Does push-ups, skipping, explosive movements. Now, you can have all the technique in the world, but if you gas out after 30 seconds, you're as good as dead. Fights aren't won by the bloke who throws the hardest punch. They're won by the one still throwing after the other guy is sucking wind. Knuckle push-ups. Strengthen those wrists or enjoy breaking them. Skipping rope. If you ain't skipping, you ain't serious. Burpees. You hate them? Good. That means they work. Neck training. So your head don't snap back like a Pez dispenser when you get clocked. Most of you want to look like a fighter, but you don't want to train like one. Tough, put in the work, or don't bother. Alright, that's your blueprint. But here's the real truth. None of this means jack if you don't do it. Boxing ain't a TikTok trend. You can't life hack your way into being a fighter. You gotta train, you gotta sweat, and you gotta get comfortable being uncomfortable. Most people will quit. They'll whine about how hard it is, make excuses, and go back to watching highlights of fighters who actually put in the work. Don't be one of them. Start today. No waiting.
君の中にある赤と青き線それらが結ばれるのは真の像風の中でも